All right. Okay. I'm live again. I decided to come live again because I don't know what's going on with the internet, if the weather had something to do with it. But I was doing my gold analyst and I decided to just come on and show the charts because gold is looking beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to share my screen with you to show you my take on gold. Honestly, if you really understand the market and the structure of the market, it's not hard, okay? You just need to really take the time to listen, watch the video again, and apply wisdom to the knowledge I'm giving you. If you need personal help or one on one help, I have a mentorship program available on my website. But let me share my screen with you. So, if trading is something you really want to start doing, then you definitely have to take a step, a leap of faith, okay? Let me show you my screen because I was on gold and it looks, no, it looks flawless. And the market opens at 5 p.m., I think, 5 p.m. Depends on where you're at. Usually, I don't trade when the market like open because it could gap up or down. It could just jump, okay? But I was looking at gold. Yeah, I did all that by myself. So I decided to come live because I'm looking at gold and gold looks beautiful, okay? Okay, let me delete all of this so I could show you how I end up with this anyway. Okay, so I'm on daily. Okay, as you can see, price is at this beautiful um, level. This is uh, a level, an area of resistance. So notice whenever price come here, it reverses. So if you're just trading support and resistance, you could literally wait for the market to come here, get a candlestick pattern confirmation, you buy down to one candlestick or to right here, the next level. And it's just like that. So if price come back here, there's a high probability that is going to reverse. It might not reverse all the way down, but it can come here to this next level. And if you know about compounding, you can still be a millionaire just trading one candlestick a day, okay? So I marked this level right here because price tarry at this level, this support level, many times. So we draw this zone because we're expecting price to come back here at some point. But I already checked the news. Okay, so today, well, for today there's no news. When you're trading, you want to be careful. When there's news, there can be spikes. And you can be in a trade, you could have a stop loss or a take profit and it blow past it and you lose your money or you win. It's so I rather not be in there unless I have a really small account. So tomorrow at 8:30, before I take any trade, I'm gonna avoid trading at 8:30 on my mature accounts, but on my small account, I can take a trade if I want. If I lose that money, then I'm not gonna cry, okay? But don't trade. I would not advise you to trade news, but if you are mature and you have a good account, you could trade the news. This can make you 10 times your account in the blink of an eye in 1 second, okay? this actually affects the gold pair, okay? So there's fundamentals in trading, and if you want to avoid the fundamentals, just don't trade when there's like a big news, when you see this red folder or orange folder. And again, it does really move the market too, but there's market structures. Wait, I just realized I'm showing you the news, but my screen share is still on my charts. Very okay. Let me show you for a second what I'm talking about. I have to switch the I have to switch. Hold on. Let me share a different screen. Prison. Let me show you the actual screen I'm trying to show you. Share screen. Okay, it's right here. So before you enter any trade, you make sure you come to Forex Factory to check the news. Okay, this is fundamentals of trading that a lot of people don't really focus on, because you still, the best thing they focus on, or the best thing that they suggest and use, is market structure. So if you don't understand fundamentals, when you hear there's news, just don't trade. Wait till 8:30, give it like an hour before you start entering the market again. Why? When there's news, there's a spike, and it can blow your account. Even when you have a stop loss or a take profit, you might be in a winning trade, and then after the news, your account freeze, and then when it's done, you go back to your account, there's no money in it, and you're not going to get it back because it's in their warning. All right, so don't trade news. But then there's people who are mature and professional with trading news. I trade news sometime, but I'm not gonna trade news with an account that I'm not willing to lose. I'm not willing to lose no money. I'm trying to trade so I can profit from it. But if market goes south on me, I'm okay, because I'm not gonna blow like a big account trying to trade news. That's not wise, okay? And I'm doing gold right now, and the US dollar does affect the gold pair, how it moves. Okay, so I think it doesn't correlate, it does the opposite. Okay, so let me read it. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So whatever the forecast is, if it's higher, then it goes up, and gold would drop like a little bit. Okay, so that's something you need to think about. Always look at here. If you're not really understand how to read the news segment or portion, you just avoid trading at 8:30 and give it like an hour. All right. Now back to the charts. Back to the charts. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you the chart with gold. Oh, hi, Brianna. No, not on Nanda. I'm using a prop firm right now. What they call Top Step. Yeah, I'm using Top Step right now. I'm trying to share my other screen. I know I don't have to actually come out to share my screen to change the screen. Hold on. Okay, I guess so. All right. I gotta get used to this screen sharing thing. And I hope my internet don't start acting weird, okay? Yes, Top Step is a okay. I'm actually trading futures. So Top Step is a futures prop firm, okay? But I'm trading futures, but it's the same market analyst and everything. I'm sorry, I used to trade Forex, so I keep forgetting to say that. So yes, Top Step is what is one if the is the proper I'm using to trade futures. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. I apologize for that. My internet been going in and out, and it usually doesn't do that. Okay. Oh yeah, I do trade ES. I've gone back to trading SPY. Yeah, my peers are Nasdaq and gold. Nasdaq and gold. I was deep into gold, and I was like, okay, let me focus on Nasdaq because I want to master that one. Okay. So I do trade both peers. Um, okay. Am I? Can y'all see me now? Can you hear me now? Because I don't know what's up with my internet. Oh, devil, I rebuke you in Jesus' name. I cover this live with the blood of Jesus. All right. Okay, so let me share my screen one more time. This should work. Okay. So I'm looking at gold. Okay, this is the futures. It's the same on the same looking chart on the forex. I think it's this the weather that's messing up the internet. All right. I'm just loving what I'm seeing on gold right here. Prices at this nice, beautiful area, this level right here. And the more I scale in on the time frame, in the lower time frame, the more obvious it is that the price will come down eventually. All right, so that's the daily. And this is the 4 hour. All right, so you could literally take a trade on the 4 hour. Any one of these charts, time frame. this nice, beautiful trend line. If you're like a breakout trader, again, let's do this. All right. Nice area of resistance right here. This beautiful M that is forming right here. You don't even see it yet. Okay. So if you are a trader who trade breakout or MNW, I would scale down to the 1 hour to really see what's going on the chart. There we go. This is the 1 hour. This is a beautiful. If I saw this Friday, well, I don't want to hold my trade over the weekend anyway, but I would have entered this trade already. Look at this level right here. All right. If you look at this nice, beautiful setup on this chart, man. If you are planning to trade gold, again, when the market open, you want to be careful and wait. You want to wait a few minutes before you jump in the trade because it literally could just shoot up, or gap down. Okay, but look at the hold on. Back to my all right, so look at this. Price create this level of, there's a level of resistance right here, and it's already at this major level anyway, right? Then this is where I would have entered this trade on the 1 hour. If I was trading on the 1 hour, right after this engulfing candle right here. Why? Because this is a double top, okay? Double top right here. And look at this nice, beautiful rejection candle right there. A lot of people like to wait for the break of this area for a safer entry. I like the pre-break out. Isn't really not even, I guess that's what I heard somebody call it that, and then I just call it that. But for me, it's just a support and resistance area, okay? So price can literally, basically, you see that M? And look, it's the MM formation, if that's what they call it, or the lower M. So this area, this is higher than this one, all right? So prices created a lower high. So you can tell that the market is reversing, all right? Now, this is an engulfing candle, and this is on the 1 hour. If you scale down, it's going to look even more obvious. So I'm going to scale down in a minute. But a lot of people will put their entry here. Where my entry stuff? Short position. Some people would enter from here, from this candle. That's me. Okay. And put my stop loss here. You can hold it to this next level right here, or you can trail. Again, you can trail and wait for the break, okay? Because it's highly possible that this is about to be a break out trade. Look at the my, what you call this again, my rising wedge, right? And if you actually look at it, it's actually also a flag. It's not perfect, but it's a flag pattern. You see that? So when I see all these confirmation, usually it drops, okay? So I'm gonna be looking for a sell when the market open, but I want to see what happened at the open first. It could literally open and drop, and I missed the whole thing because gold is crazy, but not as Nasdaq. Our price could literally just shoot up and then correct itself and come down. That's it on the 1 hour. I don't really trade the 1 hour, but I'm open to trading the 1 hour. You need your stop loss might be bigger on the 1 hour, but okay, okay, on the okay. So, oh, hold on. Okay, so this is a 5 point stop loss, and this is 16 point. So yeah, price can come. If you want to keep it safe, you don't want to hold it all the way down. I would keep it to at least right there, okay, to this area of support. Okay, plus let me use this extension that's very accurate to see where it's showing me to take profit if I had entered here. So it's from the swing high. Now, where would I have entered this thing? Is it this part? Very tiny. I can't really see anything. It's called the, what is this? The fib, trend-based fib extension. So from the high to the break, that's what they say, okay? We're gonna pretend that we're gonna enter the trade right here at the close of this candle because it's already gone from right there. So it's showing me to take profit at the 2.6. All right. So, and if you pay attention, it's at the area of right here, support, where I always tell people hold at the support areas, okay? If you just want to eat a small portion from the market, you stick to the first support area to take your profit. Again, you can literally take your profit right here and you have like 100, you have like 100 grand in your in for that trade because your it's not points. What am I talking about? Your entry is not lot size. Your contracts, yeah. You probably have 10 contracts with this trade. Okay. So if you trade 10 contract and you take your profit here versus trading one contract and taking your profit down here, which one you think is more profitable? The one that you take right here because you have more contract mean more money and less risk if you really think about it, but you still risking, okay? But it has a higher probability coming here than going all the way down here. So if you're not a greedy person and you're just trying to take money out the market, you literally only need like half a candlestick if you have a nice account, okay? So let's remove this. And how many? If it was just right here, again, you're gonna have to develop your tolerance of your take profit because sometimes you run out the trade in fear and then it drop exactly where you say. That was me in the beginning. Okay, that's 6 points. What is 6 points? What can that do for me? Or 7 points? Okay, what is this gold? No, that's $70. Okay. That's $70 if you only have one contract. If you're trading two contract, That's $140. And when there's more volume, it's way more than that. Okay? But if you hold your trade to at least here, that's 20, just say 20 points. Okay? 20 times 10 is what? Okay. So, and I tell you, when there's volume, I don't even see it as that. It shows the points, but the price is just outrageous. Okay. So that's something you should know. You could show up, imagine 1 point and you get $10 for what? Just sitting down in front of the chart and pressing a button. Well, it's not that easy. So imagine if you have 10 contracts and you only move 1 point. How much money is that? See that? That's $100. I hope I'm doing the math right. Where's my genius son? So use, well, yeah, use good judgment based on your account, okay? Because don't forget, when price does move back, it's gonna take like a lot of money to versus you having 5 contracts. Okay, but the thing is you have control over your stop loss. How much money are you willing to lose? Okay, don't risk what you're not willing to lose. All right, and then there's also leverage in the forex market. You can have $100 account and it pretends that you have like a $5,000 account. I just call it pretend because when the market does need to reverse, they're gonna margin call you. Okay. All right. Now the market opened at 5 p.m. It's 4:41. So I don't know if I'm gonna be on here, but let me finish it goal. I'm gonna go to the. It's basically the same thing. It's just cleaner the more you scale in on the time frame. Okay, so that was the 15 minutes. Okay, and the price, like I said, already showed me that I would have entered from right here. Okay, if I had saw this, I could have entered from right here. Now price is already making moves. All right, so price can continue all the way down, or price can pull back and continue down. So that's my bias. That's my take on gold. If you look at the 5 minutes, this is why people scale down to the lower time frame for their entry. Okay, and it's the all right. It's the same thing. It's the same pattern on here. Okay. And price is here. And then there's this nice engulfing pullback. So if you would want to enter for continuation, price is right here at this level. Okay. And that's also a pennant triangle for a breakout. It can break out. Again, price can just break up, but there's a high probability that it's going to continue down. When I'm on the 5 minute, I usually just do my analysis on the 5 minute after I check the 1 hour. And then I love scaling in on the 2 minutes where it's nice and clean. Like this trade is, as a scalper, you see how this whole trade seemed like it played out already. So we late to the game. Now we have to wait for a re-entry. Okay. What exactly do I need to re-enter this? What is price doing right here? This look like an engulfing, but I'm also seeing rejection. All right. So what is price doing? Okay. This seems like there's an engulfing candle happening right here on top of this area. So I want to see it breaks. It will need to give me a nice break, right? I need to see my candlestick pattern. No. And when you're on the lower time frame, price have a lot of breakout, pullback versus the bigger time frame. But right now, my bias is bearish. Okay. Now, the 5 minute and the 2 minute can cause a lot of false patterns that make you like switch your bias. Oh, maybe it's gonna go up. Oh, maybe it's gonna go down. So make sure you keep checking and remembering what the bigger trend is showing you, what the bigger time frame is showing you, as the 1 hour and as the um the 4 hours, even the 30 minutes. Okay, so see that it's giving me a downtrend right now. Nice, beautiful M formation. So I'm just gonna watch and see what's gonna happen. And yeah, that's it. That's how you make money. Okay. You focus, you pay attention, you find your area of support, resistance, this is how I trade. Other people do other stuff, okay? Because if you pay attention and the bigger time frame, this is the 30 minute, but this is a whole flag pattern, and I'm waiting for the break right here, right? But in this flag pattern, there's actual support and resistance level, and there's M's and W's pattern forming. All right, and then if you go up to the bigger time frame, it's even cleaner. All right, like the 1 hour still flag, but you don't see all these little tiny candles like you did on the 5 minute. There's only 3 candles. All right, and there's a bullish engulfing candle. So when you see all these nice confirmation on the bigger time frame, all the time frame direction line is in the same direction. Okay, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, in hold on. Yeah, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 30 minutes all in have a sell bias as far as I'm seeing, right? So when you go to the 5 minute, don't pay attention to the false alarm. All right. I'm not saying price could be doing in a bullish trend on the 5 minute, and then like 10 minutes later it goes back into correction. After correction, it goes back with the flow. So you have to make sure you know what you're doing, because these false patterns can make you like forget that your bias is bearish, and you're just doing all this enter exit. No, you have to focus. Okay, so I'm just gonna watch. Let's watch what the market's gonna do. How long I stay in the trade? I stay in the trade until my take profit is hit, or I trail, and if I get hit out. I don't stay in the trade too long, because I'm trading on the 5 minutes, all right? But if I'm trading on the 1 hour, then at least an hour. But if you're like a scalper, with 1 to 5 minutes, sometimes I'm out the trading like under a minute. Because once I see my money, I'm not greedy. I'm good market. I'm gone. All right. I'm not going to sit in there and wait for the market to reverse and then continue. I'm not really that trader. I rather take the money when the market like pull back and then I re-enter again. But if it's a very good trade setup that I see, I'm going to allow the market to go and then I'll trail. Okay. And I'm not trailing like $1,000 behind, no, or 500. If I'm up $1,000 and I'm trailing, I'm gonna be at like $200 behind or $100 behind, because these pullback can literally hit you out the trade and you lose like $400-500 for no reason, just for the trade to continue. So when you're trailing, you don't want to trail too close, but you don't want to trail too far. It's like giving the market back your money for no reason, when I could just take it and re-enter. All right. All right. I really like the 1 hour. I don't know if I might enter on the 1 hour today. That's patience. Okay. You need patience for the 1 hour, because imagine one of these candles, I have to wait for at least one, two, three, maybe one big candle. I don't know. Cause look at this one. But the one, oh, I have a nice engulfing candle. Man, I would have entered right here if I saw this. But it's not too late to enter the trade though. No, if I go to the 30 minutes, it's the same thing. Okay. But that's gold on NASDAQ. That's the one I really love to trade. NASDAQ. Hold on, let me find it. I don't really mess with that one in the daytime. Gold is something I'm more open to trading these hours, but NASDAQ is something I do in the morning. Where is it? This one. Oh, this chart look a mess. Okay, so yeah, for NASDAQ, I'm waiting for the market to come to this level or all the way up here and then drop, or come here and drop. If that doesn't happen, it's just gonna shoot down, come back up, correct itself, and then drop. Or it could literally shoot up. So you just have to be paying attention when the market open. But NASDAQ, I don't really mess with during the evening on Sundays. In the morning, I'll trade NASDAQ. So I'm gonna go back to gold and focus on gold. All right, and don't forget fundamentals with gold. The US currency does affect how that metal, I'm just gonna say pair, how the gold move, okay? And again, I'm trading futures, but it's the same mindset, I would say. All right. The S&P 500, it's remind me of the Nasdaq. The only thing it's a higher point. I think one point is I have this website that I have to go on and look. But yeah, I think it's $12, and I was seeing one that's like $50, but it's literally the same thing as the Nasdaq. It literally have the same pattern. Literally, this is the S&P 500. This is the SPY. That's what they call it. But it's the same type of the market structure look exactly like the Nasdaq one, and things outside of America don't affect these indices. So that's why it's very good to trade them, but they're very volatile. You can definitely eat and make a lot of money from it, but you can also lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, let me go back to gold because I'm gonna probably set me a limit for gold. With a tight stop loss, of course. If the market open and gold just there's no limit, then Queen-Esther, you can forget it because you're gonna miss that trade. Oh my goodness. Mm. Hmm. Let me see. 24.16. 24.
Order rejected.
Mm. Why am I thinking this is Forex? I was trying to do a limit before the market opens. Hold on. I guess I just have to watch. Oh, wait, nah. I'm going to go to my other account. I'm going to go to my non-prop firm account, and I'm going to set up this gold trade. All right, so give me a moment. I don't know. Why am I forgetting if the markets are closed? I can't do anything. We just got to watch till the market opens. Let's hope I don't miss this trade or it doesn't shoot off. Leave us. So let's see. The market open in 3 minutes. I'm gonna be on my charts, seeing if I can enter. But in fact, again, when the market just opened, I don't like jumping in it. I'm gonna watch what's gonna happen because the market can literally go bullish and then correct itself. But right now, I'm looking at this setup. So let's see what happens when the market opens. Oh, come on, internet. Oh my goodness. 1 minute. Gold, Nasdaq. It's 5 o'clock. Let's make sure the market should be open now. I hope it's not 6 p.m. Hold on. Let me see when the market actually opens. If it's 6 or 5 here. It will be funny if I just missed the move. I think it's at 6. Okay, so I was waiting. Waiting. No, it's not 5. I think it's 6 at my time. So I'm gonna end this live then. When the market open, I will come back live to see what's happening. All right, so that's the breakdown for today on gold. When the market open, I will come back and we do the live trade together. Have a beautiful day. Stay blessed in Jesus. Love you. Okay, we come back to make some money.